What is good, everybody? It's your boy, That King Boo, and today is March 8th, 2026. And we got some Steam news, bro, about that Steam machine, man. I'm excited for it, but already said that price has to be right because it can get too rich for my blood if that shit's around $1,000. So, anyways, this article is brought to you by IGN, and the title says, Valve stands firm. The Steam machine will launch in 2026 despite delays, memory, and storage shortages. Still challenge. Okay. Still challenging. Sorry. It sounds like bad news for those who want to get their hands on Valve's upcoming new hardware. It seems like the company suggested Steam Machine, Steam Controller, and Steam Frame could all be delayed even further, potentially into 2027. However, Valve updated its wording to clarify that it still intends to release its new wave of hardware sometime in 2026. They'll release it, but most likely it's going to be limited. It's probably not going to be a lot because if any of you guys have been to Steam here recently, like, dude, the Steam Deck is just sold out, and it's been sold out for a while now because of all of this stuff going on right now, unfortunately. So most likely when this thing does release, it's gonna be really, really hard to get one. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be limited. It's not gonna be many sold, and when it's sold out, it's probably gonna be sold out for a while. Let's keep reading. Valve announced all the 3 products late last year with the aim of releasing them at some point in the first quarter of 2026. In February, Valve signaled a delay was coming as a result of AI shortages that are causing PC hardware to spike in price. This had made it difficult for Valve to pin down a price and release date for the Steam Machine and Steam Frame. But at the time, early February, Valve still planned to release its hardware in the first half of this year. In an early version of the Steam Year in Review 2025 blog post, Valve said, "We hope to ship it in 2026, which suggested we may have to wait until next year for the Steam Machine to come out." That part has been changed to, "We will be shipping all 3 products this year." However, it did not share details on a possible release window within the year. See, they still kind of playing games on that, man. We still need price and we still need release date. Like, man, if you're gonna delay it, but it's just like a whole bunch of like just flip-flopping. Like Steam, well, just the company Valve, man, has been good to the gaming community. I know they want to get this stuff out this year, and they want to they want to keep their promise, and I love that. But you have to understand, this is a weird time that we're in when it came to this AI boom and all of these price hikes on like all these important components. They have to understand, man, if you can't get it out, give us, tell us like, hey, we're going to delay this because of the AI boom, RAM shortages, whatever. Say that we would have loved to release it then, but like, this year, which is 2026, we love to release it this year, but because of the shortages, we can't do it. And if we do it, the price will be elevated. And we want to give you a product that everybody can get and that is, affordable. And bro, we'll understand. Just like we would definitely understand. We would not be mad at you guys. We would definitely be understand. I don't know why they just won't be honest. Like, it's just so flip-floppy, and then it's like you're being vague and you're not giving us any details. Like come on, man. Just be honest with us. And I think the game community understand. We love Steam, bro. We love Steam. They treat us right, but just be honest with us. Let's keep reading. The rest of that particular session in the blog remains largely unchanged, with Valve stating, "We share recently that there has been challenges with memory and storage shortages," and conclude with, "More updates will be shared as we finalize our plans." The Steam Machine is a mid-level gaming focused PC designed to be more accessible than a standard PC desktop, with a sleek cube-like design and SteamOS on board. We here at IGN offered our thoughts on how much the Steam Machine will cost, suggesting it's probably be higher than people think. Chatter about pricing ramped up last year when Linus Sebastian of Linus Tech Tips suggested it wouldn't follow a console pricing model of $500 after he mentioned the figure in a meeting with Valve staff in a interview with SkillUp from last year, Valve, Lawrence Yang, and Pierre-Loup Griffiths discussed the price of Steam Machine without actually confirming what it could be. The conversation began with software engineer Pierre confirming that Steam Machine is more powerful than 70% of gaming PCs that Valve registered on its hardware survey in terms of general PC GPU levels, saying we have looked at that number as part of speccing the machine, so it's possible it evolved a little bit over time, but I think ballpark it's about there. He then said that fans should expect the Steam Machine price to be around the same as if you were to build a PC from parts to get basically the same level of performance. Okay, but I mean, that stuff has went up now. Okay. I think that if you build a PC from parts and get to basically the same level of performance, that's the general price window that we aim to be at, he said. Ideally, we'll be pretty competitive with that and have a pretty good deal, but we're working on refining that as we speak. Right now, it's just a hard time to have a really good idea of what the pricing is going to be because there's a lot of different things, a lot of different external things. Honestly, I kind of don't like the sound of that. You're basically using the like a survey. Let me see, 70% of gamers have a registered survey in terms of it's more powerful than 70%, right? I think like the at the time, I think I think I could be off, but I thought like the 3060 was like the most common GPU used, like as of like right now. It could be different. That was like months ago. It could change. But a 3060 inside of that type of particular console slash PC hybrid thing, I don't know if that's a good idea because I mean, with all these games coming out, it is really hard on hardware, especially if it's using Unreal Engine 5. And honestly, man, like people are really having issues running stuff with like 3060s and stuff like that, man. I don't know. I don't really like the sound. Well, it says it's more powerful than 70%. But I don't know, man. I don't want to speculate too much. We'll just have to see. We're just gonna have to see. Let me keep on reading. In that context, Valve Steam Machine will likely cost above $750. I know it. I know it's gonna be around $800. I know it is. We've suggested Steam Machine will cost around $700 and $800. Yep. To put that into perspective, the base PS5 with a disc drive currently costs $550, while the digital costs $500. The PS5 Pro, meanwhile, costs $750. Scale up that asks Valve to rule out the Steam Machine being subsidized hardware, saying like Valve is not going into this thinking we're going to eat a big loss on this, so that we can grow market share or category or anything like that. Correct? They definitely needed. I'm sorry, but they need to take a little loss on this in order to get this in people's homes and stuff like that, because like they'll end up making the money on the back end. They'll be fine. Like I say, bro, Steve, we love Steam, but this thing being $750 or between $700 and $800, that's too expensive for a lot of people in this economy, honestly. Pierre answer here as unequivocal. No, it's more in line with what you might expect from the current PC market. Obviously, our goal is for it to be a good deal at that level of performance. He then went on to make the case for Steam Machine at that sort of price, pointing to the value you get from the various features, and it includes that simply wouldn't be easy to replicate if you were building your own PC from similar parts. So I'm guessing they're basically leaning more on their UI than anything. I mean, that's what I assume. Like, oh, we got like a UI that makes it so easy and blah 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 blah. That's gonna be built in. Okay, I get it. And then you have features that are actually really hard to build if you're making your own PC gaming from parts, right? You continue, like things like obviously the small form factor, and I think the noise level that we achieve or lack thereof is really impressive. Wait, so from parts, small form factor, and noise. Really? Okay. Form factor noise. Got it. That's what we're leaning on. And we're excited that the people are going to find out how quiet this thing is. Yeah, quiet. Motherfucker, man, as long as that shit can push some frame rate, I don't give a fuck how loud it is. Man, as long as it's running, it runs games and it runs it good and it runs it clean and native, I'm good. I don't give a fuck how loud that thing is. I put that shit outside the door, play the damn game. Like, you talk, man, you can't lean on that like too much. Oh, because it's small and it's not loud. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Like, okay, whatever. Because it's quiet. But also some integration features like HDMI, CEC, right? Like being able to turn on your TV, turn off your TV, control it with your TV remote, change the volume, all that kind of stuff. That stuff does not fucking matter, bro. Like that shit does not matter, bro. That shit does not, like, I swear, that shit is not justifying the price. Like, that's not justifying the price, bro. That's not justifying the price for me, bro. Let's keep reading. We're almost done. Like the Bluetooth and wireless works that we've done, the 4 antennas, the very deliberate design to make sure that you can have a great experience with 4 Bluetooth controllers from any manufacturer, plus our Steam controller receiver integrated as well. That's all hard to do, but more importantly, you can turn on the machine from your controller. You can turn on the machine from your controller, which is not something that is actually straightforward depending on the... Okay, bro, I can do that with my console. I get you're trying to, like, oh, I can turn it on. Like, bro, it's, I know, like, I know this thing is supposed to be like a PC, right? And it has in a small form factor of a console, but it's like, I know probably as far as like engineering and coding and all that stuff, that shit is not hard to do, to click your button to turn on your PC. I definitely get that. I can do that with my console. That is not a selling point for me. The things that he is labeling right now are not fucking selling points for me to justify a $700 to $800 price tag. Down in the comment section below, does this actually, like, is this justifying for you? Like the stuff that I've been talking about as far as like, you know, oh, turn it on using any controller, or I mean, turning it on with your controller, Bluetooth, and using 4 controller, using any controller that you want, the UI, all this other shit, does that justify the price for you? Just tell me down in the comment section below, because in my opinion, that does not justify a $700-800 price tag for me. I'll go get a fucking console, bro, for less than that. But anyway, let's keep reading. It's hard to do, but more importantly, you can turn on the machine from your controller, which, yeah, fuck yeah, that's fucking stupid. So being able to sit down on your couch, press one button on your controller, and the whole thing lights up like you expect for a thing that is in your living room, I think that's really valuable. And there's not really a price point to that, because it's not really something that exists in the PC market right now. But it exists in the console market. That ain't special. Does the shit run? Can it run a graphically intensive game? This shit does not justify the price point. And you're talking about this type of stuff on PC, bro. It sounds like this is more of a PC. It's sounding like more of a PC console hybrid than a goddamn PC, a small form factor PC. That's what this shit really sounds like right now. And he's a goddamn, and like, come on, bro. Like, he's not like, this guy yapping is not selling this for me right now. It's like, bro, I got a fucking PlayStation, Nintendo Switch 2, and a fucking Xbox Series X that can do all that shit. But since it's not in my PC, right, which is right below my feet, oh man, see, PC can't do that. So, man, that's why, when you build a PC, it can't do that when you build it. But I'm not getting your product for that. I'm getting your product because I don't want to have to build a PC. You're labeling this product as a PC / really console hybrid, in my opinion, but more of a PC. And yeah, it can do, you're really giving it features that a console can do. That's not special, in my opinion. He's making it sound good because, oh, this is hard to do. But they've been doing this shit for years now, console. Like, you're basically making it sound like a console PC hybrid right now. Like, these features are not worth $800. They've been doing this shit for years. Anyway, let's keep reading. We're almost done. There's people that are going to be perfectly happy building their PC at whatever level of specs, and there's going to be a great experience for them. We're building SteamOS so that if they want to use it for that, they can, and they can have essentially the same experience. And if they're happy with that, that's perfectly good with us. But we expect the machine is a nice baseline offering that lets you have some features that are really hard to get to otherwise. Valve designer Lawrence Yang then chimed in with his own thoughts. For me, on the benefits of Steam Machine, I'm someone who used to build my PC in college, and I'm too old and tired to do that now. Okay, whatever, bro. Yeah, bro, you giving me, I don't know. Yeah, that shit did not sound very good to me after reading this whole damn article. That sounds, bro's, in my opinion, bro's basically trying to give us like the technical breakdown of how hard this is to achieve. And basically it seems like he was trying to explain like the technical part of like all of these different things as a selling point. And it's like, big dog, we've been getting like the stuff that you're yapping about. We've been getting on consoles for years. We're not getting PCs. We're not buying PCs in order to have those type of little features. We're usually getting PCs because it's the best way to game, and it's the best way to game. You get the best experience. The customization, the hardware is stronger. You're not as limited as you are on console, and it's like you're making like me turning on my PC / console hybrid with a controller. That shit ain't justifying the price for me. Like, that shit is not justifying the price for me. But I mean, like I said, I'm not too confident in this shit now. This kind of dampen my spirits a little bit, man. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, tell me your thoughts on the Steam Machine and this article. Yeah, just let me know in the comment section just what you think about this thing. And yeah, guys, like I always say, stay safe out there and protect one another. And I am out. Peace.